Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a playthrough of Dave the Diver. So I've actually finished this game start to finish. The title screen you're seeing right now is actually the DLC title screen, which I have been playing through that a little bit. So stay tuned for that because I'm going to release a review about that actually. But I figured we'd just start a new profile, start to finish the base game, which I have played through all the way, roll credits. So let's get into it. So we're gonna go ahead and do a normal start. Little crab, Mr. Krabs. Look at those toes. He's on feet with you for sure. Get a phone call. It's expensive sushi, I'll tell you what. The music in this game is so good. Dave the Diver. So we'll watch through the credits just because this is our first time showing this. I've obviously seen all this, but I like to showcase the credits and all that. Give credit where credit's due to the artist. And then in this playthrough, we're obviously gonna play through the whole story, but for this playthrough today, we'll just try to get through like a chapter, just something small. Credits are kind of long in the beginning. That's okay though, we don't judge. I used to watch old film. Here we are with our lovely friend Cobra, our businessman and business partner. Oh, Dave, you got here quickly. Well, I was just told to hurry here. I was on vacation, you know. So where's the sushi at? Ha! Don't rush yourself. Have a look around. Look at this giant blue hole. I've never seen anything like this. It's not just the size. Every time you enter the giant blue hole, what a name. The terrain and ecology. Ecology change. Which means this could be an incredible business opportunity. Capitalism at its finest. What kind of business? Well, we can discuss that later. I heard you took a break from diving. How about warming up? I'll guide you from here. Go ahead and go on in. I don't have a good feeling about this. Dave has a point. So this is the first, was prologue. So obviously I'm pretty comfortable with this game. I've played it, like I said, start to finish, roll credits, all that. This game, I love it. I love that they like give little facts. Titan triggerfish, a huge triggerfish. Wow, they go by pretty fast. This is a Switch 2. Mind you, I will say that I'm playing on a Switch 2, so the load times are pretty fast. So this is the base. Oh, 88 oxygen. It's been a while since I've had oxygen that low. You get a lot of upgrades in this game, which I like. Good. Looks like all your skills are intact. The moves are as nimble as a freshwater snail. That doesn't feel like a compliment, but an insult. Now, let's now practice using the weapon you'll need in contingencies, the dive bag. Very important to anyone who dives. Try using the survival knife on a small fish. You can use beam. So, oh boy. Well done. Quick and smooth. Oops, sorry. Well done. Smooth and quick. Guys, just let me know. The voice acting might not be for us. We just might talk over this. And finally, you haven't forgotten how to use the harpoon, have you? I did when I quit playing this game for a little bit and came back to it. The harpoon. Well, I haven't used one in a long time. Do you aim first and then... Looks like you'll need some practice. The horror on his face. I didn't sign anything before I got in this water. He's just responsible for my scuba gear and everything. Aim with A and fire with D. So the way this kind of works is kind of like a power-up in like a role-playing game. So essentially you just click A, it causes a slow motion caption to happen, and then you gotta sneak up on fish. You'll hit that trigger, and you can't see this, but I'm actually repeatedly pressing A. I'm mashing the A button, and that's actually like how you reel it in, essentially. So we'll just catch one more fish here. Oops. These are really tiny. Have no, there we go. Okay. So we got 3 fish. Cobra's happy with us. I think that should get you back on track in no time. Alright, come back to the boat. You got it, Captain. Make it happen, Captain. So I actually really love this game. So I wanted to be a marine biologist when I was a kid. And I love games, because games are just kind of a way that you can do things that maybe you couldn't otherwise do or accomplish, right? Especially coming from poverty, college was not an option for me. I didn't get a formal education, all that kind of jazz. So I went into trades work. That's how I got into dog grooming, which hopefully I will get to go to college soon for my vet tech, which hopefully might lead to vet med. We'll see. I don't know. I've always wanted to be, a vet. But I love this game because it really does make you feel like you're a diver, like you're diving. And it's just a lot of fun. I really do. I really love it. It's very immersive. You'll see this game as it goes on. It's really beautiful. I'll just kind of go through this dialogue. The dialogue in this game, some of it's good. You can read through this. I'm not going to do voice acting for all of this. It's all men's voices. I'm a woman, so it's a little difficult to do men's voice acting for so long. I've done a lot of singing and voice acting in my time, so my voice is actually kind of tired now. I actually have a little bit of pain in my throat, so I won't worry too much about the voice acting, 'cause I don't think it's anything crazy. If anything crazy comes up, then I'll say something, but why don't you join us? Why don't you join in on this awesome venture as well? What do you say? Oh, you shake my... Comment down below, guys, well, I don't know. I think that's disrespectful to say. I was going to say, do you think sushi, the art of sushi making, is it cooking? Or is it more of an art form itself of making sushi? Except so I can eat as much sushi as I want. Dude, can you imagine? You think you'd get tired of eating sushi every day, though? I'm probably not. Well, I don't know. I feel like it depends. Especially, like, culturally. I know, as an American, fish is, like, say, more of a luxury where I am. I'm in a landlocked state, so it's not really part of the culture here. Catfish is kind of part of the culture here, but that's about it. Another thing I love about this game, and I'll make a separate video kind of talking about the review of this game to kind of give it more talking points. I just want to go and start a new campaign with you guys. But I love this game's inclusivity of character types, and you'll see that as it goes on. Our beautiful Bancho, our beautiful baby boy, he's our sushi chef. He's got a crazy story. Oh, it's already finished? I love Dave's faces. You were the fisherman Cobra was talking about? Nobody come for me for this voice, I know. Well, I'm more of a diver than a fisherman. True thing. Don't call a diver a fisherman, a spear fisherman. Call a spear fisherman who dives a fisherman. He'll get real mad at you. Go to Florida and do that. Watch what happens. Alright, anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Bancho. Now, forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. I think that's how it's pronounced. If it's pronounced differently, let me know in the comments. So you like sushi? I sure do. Tuna belly, eel, sea urchin. He does some fancy stuff, eh? Some West Coast boy. Oh boy, just thinking about it makes my mouth water. Dave gives me very much like Winnie the Pooh vibes. Sushi is a food that combines the soul of the sea and land. It symbolizes Mother Nature herself. Anyone know where that is from? Comment down below if you know where sushi is originally from, culturally. I know where it's from, but I want to see how many people know that itself, because they do believe that that's why you're supposed to eat sushi in one bite, because it's a whole piece of, like, it's a whole kind of like meal. It's a one bite meal, and you have multiple mini meals, and you're supposed to eat that one bite of sushi to every... Uh-oh. It's California, y'all. We got a stage 5 We got a stage 5 earthquake. Californians just get really mad at me. They're like, you don't know what it's like. I don't know what it's like to live in California. I can't imagine. I know a lot of people who are from California, and they talk about, it's really scary, you know. I knew a woman back in the day, she was from California, and she used to tell me, oh, the restaurant's all messed up now, we gotta fix it. It was so nice. I remember playing this game when I first came in here. Sorry, side rant. I remember I played a lot of games where, like, you have to fix stuff up, right? And I remember coming into this, and I was like, oh, it's so nice. Like, I don't have to do anything. Joke's on me. In the end, the importance of a restaurant is the taste. That's true. A lot of mom and pop restaurants, it's about the taste. What did we catch? We caught, like, the tiniest morsels of fish. We need 7 more fish. It is a chef's duty to prepare the best possible food with meticulous precision, just as a warrior sharpens his sword on a whetstone. You'll need to get me the best quality ingredients during the day. Okay. Only dive during the day, guys. Safety tip 101. It's because of sharks, that's the answer. He may not talk about personal stuff, but this guy can talk about sushi all night. Bah! I love how Cobra's like a buff Santa. I haven't seen Bancho so excited since the incident. It's nice to see him like this. The incident? Oops, maybe I shouldn't have. Well, anyway, we need more ingredients, so go catch 7 fish first. I just got back from watching Summer Games Done Quick, and so I'm so used to like speedrunners, watching speedrunners just mow through stuff. The green humphead parrotfish. The largest fish that lives in coral reefs, grows up to 150 centimeters long. But yeah, I just got done watching that whole week of that. And so I'm just used to watching people bust through dialogue and stuff like that. And I'm trying to pace myself. I'm like, it's not a speed run. Just relax, dude. So we'll catch 7 more fish. I'm not gonna really worry about, when I first played this game, I explored like crazy. I was going places I should not have been as a baby diver. But in this game, I'm just gonna follow the gameplay. I'm just gonna follow the story. We're not gonna do anything crazy. As a gamer, I'm pretty exploratory. I'm definitely someone, I find breaks, I find glitches. Actually, whenever I do my review on the DLC, I'll talk about that. I didn't necessarily find them. Oh, it's a seahorse. I didn't necessarily find them. They just kind of happened, which they did make a video in regards to that. We'll use B to collect some seaweed here. Or no, Kajimin? The DLC had some problems. I'll just go ahead and say that here and now. I'm not gonna tear them up. I'm not gonna be ugly. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in being ugly to art forms unless the art form is truly like disrespectful, which it wasn't. You know, I think this is a really inclusive game. The main character is literally a fat guy who is like artful in the water but is slow on land, and like what poeticness is in that, you know? But no, it was sad to see the DLC have so many issues. I really want to finish the DLC 100% roll credits like I did this game before talking about it, because I think you should. I mean, you shouldn't ever review a movie and not have watched the movie, right? I know that these jellies are like really expensive. So I might not actually have a strong enough bow, or not bow. Fantasy brain, Skyrim. I might not have a strong enough spear gun for those jellyfish right now. So we won't worry about the jellyfish right now. We'll just do this. We'll just do what they're asking me. We'll just follow the gameplay. Alright, looks like you caught a few. At this rate, we'll make boatloads of money in no time. Spoiler alert, it takes a while to turn a profit that's large in this game. It took me so long. I was so poor in this game for so long. It was awful. My, would you look at the time? I sound like a witch. We'll have to hurry up and get things ready. Why don't you head to the sushi bar? So this is something I really loved about this game, too, is, we'll just kind of go through all the stuff we got. We got a blue tang, Salima porgy, an orbicular batfish. Orbicular batfish. Oh boy. Ooh. I'm already tired. I'm dry. Get the ingredients ready for the dinner hours start. Bear with me, guys. Like I said, I've played this game before, so I'm kind of bad for rushing through dialogue. I promise I'm not going to rush to anything that's like crazy. Like, there is story. There's a huge story to this game. But I'm not gonna miss anything. We're just getting this game set up right now. Ooh, he's gotta help to work in the kitchen, boys. Our businessman, Cobra, told me that there would be somebody to help with the ingredients and serving. He said all I needed to do was cook. That's how we got him, hook, line, and sinker. What else is there for that but you? Who else is there for that but you? Wait, I've never worked at a restaurant before. I have. I've worked at a lot. The guest will be here soon. I'll give you a quick primer, so pay attention. That really is how it is, dude. They drop you in, they're like on the floor. That's how it is. It's like, what? That's my exact face when I worked my first restaurant job, dude. And they were like, okay, good luck. Good luck, Chuck. Here you can check your fish, crops, sauces, and all other materials you have. Now, this game is big. For now, that's all you need to know. Come back later for more information. So this game is big. So there's a lot to this game. So, well, you know, the game doesn't take you through a whole lot right now. It's just kind of showing you stuff. Which, those of you who have played this, you'll see this. It's probably heart-wrenching to go through right now to watch this. You're probably screaming at the screen. Like, just go! That's not what we do, though. We're gonna be respectful here. This is different. Only food on the menu can be sold. If you run out of ingredients, you'll have to replace items on the menu or refill the ingredients. That's true. You can also enhance the flavor of the dishes, so try it out when you have enough ingredients. Now use the ingredients you caught to fill out the menu as much as you can. One thing that was hard to learn in this game was it really does treat it like a restaurant. So if you've made something, so say I made these 3 blue tang sushis, but I didn't want them, I can't get rid of them now. They'll be thrown out because I've made the food, which costs you money. So that sucks. Now, I'm not gonna fill, because people do like the caramel fish. We're just gonna go ahead and fill up the menu here. So we got that. How long are you going to stand there talking? Give me a cup of green tea to quench my thirst. Have you poured green tea before? I have. No, only soft drinks. The horror. Your brain just goes out the window. They're like, have you ever flipped a burger? You're like, I don't know. I think so one time. So this is just teaching us how to play the game. Whoops, overfilled that. Oh no, I didn't. I got it. As expected, Bancho's green tea is quite something. This tea really got my appetite going. Is there something to eat, perhaps? Demanding as always. Why don't you try serving him some food while you're at it? Wait until the cooking is done. But yeah, no, what I was gonna say, totally forgot. I really like this game because it incorporates a lot of different gameplay into one game, and as someone who loves simulation games, I absolutely adore that. There's a game that's actually coming out on Switch. Oh, there they go, they're talking about food waste. Bancho Sushi never reuses food. Thank God, you passed your exams with flying colors, let me tell you what. We do not put food made for guests on the table twice. Yeah, shout out to restaurant workers who have worked in restaurants where they actually did that stuff. And I know there's people going to be in the comments like, oh my god, yeah, no. Welcome to the restaurant industry. They do that crap. You think that you've not had someone else's tea from another table that they poured back in a pitcher? You're out of your mind. Alright. Let's go ahead and open for our first day here. Sorry we're just dragging through this. I'm just trying to kind of get us into the story. The first part of this game, I wouldn't say it's slow, because obviously when you're playing it, you're like going through it, but I'm just trying to kind of show you guys the game and all that. Because I do care about that. I want people to play this game. I want people to, you know, try new games. I feel like this doesn't look like an intimidating game, but then you kind of get into it and sometimes it can feel a little overwhelming, and I know what that feels like. I remember my first playthrough of Skyrim back in the day. It was really intimidating. And to make him from just pressing ZL to sprint, he's got a little sprint meter, the little purple meter. And people's patience do run out, just like the real world, eh? But I love this game for the simulation part of it, because I love games like this. Absolutely love. I am a huge, I was a Zoo Tycoon gal back in the day. I love, I think it's called Diner Dash. Love that. And this is just a chill game. I mean, this is a game that you can sit down and enjoy, and it's like kind of peaceful, I feel. But it can be peaceful or it can be really crazy, because the story is like insane in this game. And it's huge. This was a really long game too. I feel like it was a really long game. But to be fair, I had a huge learning curve with this game, so that's more of a me thing. I've played this game. It took me, and I'll just go ahead and sell myself out here. It took me a couple years to finish this game, start to finish, roll credits. I walked away from it for a little bit because I kind of hit a point where I was frustrated. And I'm someone that once I get frustrated with a game, I do walk away from it, put it down, and come back with a different perspective. Phew. Work's finally done for the day. My back and legs hurt. Boy, don't they. Ain't that something? Man, your feet come home and they feel like they're gonna fall off. You're a bit clumsy, but not bad for a first day. Try a little harder next time. I suppose coming from you, that's a compliment. A man should not feel gratification for simple compliments. You get him, Bancho. You tell him. Yeah, alright. In any case, toast to the opening of Bancho Sushi. I hope that's Bancho. I don't know if it's supposed to be like Japanese and it's like Bunko. I don't know. I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong. Which I feel bad if I am. But I didn't. It's the Kraken! Oh, he's touching them boxes. What he says? He stole it. Oh, there he goes. There is a lot of crazy scenes in this game like that. Just humming the song. I actually have the playlist of this on my YouTube music. Are you the man who's been diving around here? Good old Ellie. Yeah, I think so. I wasn't expecting a more professional looking guy. I hear you. You know. Oh, I can hear you, you know. In any case, can you do something for me? Shouldn't you tell me who you are first? I'm Ellie. I study biology at the local graduate school. To investigate after reports of anomalies in the area. Satisfied? Okay, so what do you want? I'd like to study the ecology of this blue hole. Get me some agar and red starfish first. Don't think it's a good idea to ask for just one of each. Get me 2 of each. Your tone makes me want to refuse. I know I'm spot on with Ellie, dude. I've got a reward, but if you don't want it, that's fine by me. A reward? I'm not paid, so that's nice. Well, I wasn't refusing. I'm just saying you could ask more nicely. In any case, please hurry. Don't dally. Our beautiful Ellie. I can't say what I would call her. And I don't want to be too hateful, because I just don't want that to be the vibe. Titan triggerfish. A huge triggerfish measured at around 75 centimeters, with a yellow body, dark spots around its eyes, and sharp teeth. It is found in coral reefs. I knew a lot of girls like Ellie back in the day. Ay. Alright, so this is like our first free dive. So really, the biggest thing about Dave the Diver, I don't have my dash, I'm gonna cry. Just collect as many fish as possible. There's so much that opens up in this game that really just pacing yourself is important. And then with things like this, there's a little blue marker on stuff that you're actively working on for like quests or story mode. So the game is pretty helpful because you are kind of down here just loose and there's not a lot of direction, which can be overwhelming, especially if you're someone who comes from linear games or quest guide games that are really specific in telling you what to do and where to go. Ooh. This game is definitely more free. We do have to be a little conscious. Oh my gosh, I'm so slow. It makes me cry. We do not have a lot of oxygen, and we can't go very deep either. So we're at 31 meters right now, which doesn't seem that deep. But in diving, 31 meters, 3 feet, you know, do the math. That's deeper than it seems. You're definitely pretty far down. People kind of have a hard time understanding how deep the ocean is. Trigger warning, I guess I probably should have said this early on, but we do kill and eat fish. It's literally the whole game, so... I mean, it's not graphic by any means, but I'm sure there might be some people who they love fishies and they don't want anything to happen to the fishies, so it'll hurt their feelings real bad to see the fishies die, which is fine. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But the game is about killing fish. Take that as you will. So we do need to agar. So we got the starfish. We'll go ahead and take some oxygen. That guy's gonna hurt. I don't want him to see me. I'm so fragile. I'm so fragile. Like, again, like, mind you, I played this game start to finish, roll credits. And those of you who have finished this game will know, in the beginning you're really squishy, and then towards the end, you're still kind of squishy. The game loves to remind you that you're underwater, you're not in your element. This game's brutal sometimes. I am not the greatest at this game, so later on, when things get really hard, I mean, I have done everything in the game. I have completed everything in the game. This game, I wouldn't say it has a fake out ending, but it does kind of have a way of, there's like extra stuff behind it, you know? But I have done everything, so including the DLC that was part of the game at the time. You can't get this DLC anymore, sadly, but they did have, I think it's 3 different DLCs in the base game. I could be wrong about that. But I know I played through 2 of them. I do know that. The DLC, the jungle one, it kind of surprised me that they released it as DLC. I kind of thought they released it as a separate game, but maybe it just wasn't quite enough to be a separate game. Man, my aim is just atrocious. I'm just trying to get like a couple more fish and then we'll go back up. But I mean, you know, I guess they just thought that that's how it should be, but I don't know. I feel like maybe they could have put more work into it and then released it as its own game, but because I really wanted a second Dave the Diver game. I remember when I finished this game, I cried and I said, oh gosh, I can't wait for, you know, Dave the Diver 2. You actually brought them back? I guess I expected too little of you. Alright, this should do for now. I'll give you a reward as promised since you helped me do my research. The sudden ecological changes in this region will need to be studied further, so I'll continue to need your services. Add my number. We got her digits. Oh, Dave, you collected 100 gold! Great job. That should be enough to repair what's broken. Then give me some time. These repairs need to be done right. I really hope the customers keep coming. Dave, did you get Dave, did you get to loosen up yesterday? I saw a lot of nasty fish. It won't be easy to go any deeper. I did notice that the fish in the blue hole have an odd violent streak. That's the truth. Perhaps something puts them on edge. Speaking of which, why don't you also take a gun, in addition to the harpoon? A gun? I have a friend who's knowledgeable about guns. I'll introduce you to him. Oh boy, it's Duff. Wow, Cobra, it's been a while. Who's the goofy-looking guy next to you? Shout out to who knows where that voice is from. Sorry, this wasn't the nicest thing to say to a stranger. I'm Dave, a professional diver. Interesting. I thought divers were athletic and muscular. You seem to defy my prior knowledge. People who live in glass houses. Throw bigger stones! So what's this about? I'd like to get straight to the point. I've begun a very interesting business. And now I'm in need of some weapons, Duff. I need your help. Season 2 of Stracella just ended anyway. I'll give you a lesson. Alright, I actually discovered a fascinating giant blue hole. The terrain and ecology inside of it changes every time you go inside. Oddly, any equipment found inside breaks down when brought out. I'd like you to make us a weapon that can be used inside. This is rather interesting. You've piqued my interest. As a weapons researcher, you could say my hypothesis is that anything that's not made from the materials found in the blue hole will continue to break down. This is especially true of guns, which have precision parts. So we'll have to get the materials from the sea ourselves. Dave, you'll have to prove yourself as a diver to this Master Duff. I'm not sure why I should have to prove myself to you. Just tell me what you need. Since it appears you have no guns at all, let's start with something easy. I think I'll need 1 rope and 1 scrap iron. Dude, I can't. Duff, if you know where this voice is from, it fits him. I'm not gonna change it. I'm sorry. You heard him, right, Dave? Enter the blue hole and bring back rope and scrap iron. Wait, if you run out of oxygen midway, you'll only be able to make it back with 1 item. Always keep that in mind. Dude, the death in this game is brutal. Oh my gosh. Heartbreakingly brutal. Duff's been added to my contacts. Ellie has been added to my contacts. Look at me, I'm a popular guy. The yellow tank. A herbivorous? Oh my gosh. I swear guys, I used to study dinosaurs as a kid. Herbivores and carnivores. So we'll go ahead and be looking for some rope. Usually stuff is like on the bottom of the ocean, so that's what we're looking for here. We'll just keep going down. And mind you, we can't go super deep because the deepest, I think it might be 30 meters. 30 meters is our caution zone. And then I'll just go ahead and show you. If you continue to go deeper, it turns red, critical. So it looks like 40 is our critical depth. Oh, these lionfish, no thank you. So we'll just kind of try to stay here. Oops. I don't think sea urchins can be picked up with these gloves. We'll need some special gloves for that. Ooh, jellyfish. Of course, they're like right around the jellyfish because this game just loves to do that. Alright. Hold on, I think I got everything here. I wasn't paying attention. Oopsie. Oh, dang. Oops. Oops. That's really oops. That's a big oops. Because I'm so squishy. These guys will, like, actually mess me up a little bit. There they go. They usually break. The fish in this game are, like, really territorial, so usually they break aggro whenever they're out of their territory. Now, granted, that's not 100%. Like, they do have their aggro range, and they will break it, because that's just how the game's designed. But some of their aggro ranges are far bigger than others, so not all fish are created equal. These guys will actually chase you for quite a bit. These and the triggerfish, they're pretty territorial, so they'll chase you. But we're just gonna, like, kind of sneak in here, get a few other things. Okay, I'm pretty sure we got everything we need. We'll go to the top here. Hopefully I got everything. I think you just need a one-on-one. I don't have my menu pulled up. I don't remember what the first chapter, where it ends. Well, to think you'd actually managed to bring it back. I expected you to quietly expire in the depths, you could say. He's so mad. Seems I have underestimated you slightly. Very well. I'll show you how to make the basic underwater rifle with these materials. First of all, download Duff's Weapon Shop on your phone. It's well optimized, only 42 megabytes, you could say. I could? We have apps! You've collected all the materials. Good. Let's try and create a new weapon. That screen's actually updated. They changed that now to tell you if you have it already. If you own it, looks like. He's Tony Stark in it. Michelangelo thrown in there, eh? Basic underwater rifle. Equip right away. Please do. I'm soft and squishy. Huh. Well, what a neat explanation like that. Even someone like you should have understood. Well, I guess. Oh, and one more thing. I've taken some measures to allow you to open weapons chest underwater. Wow, weapons chest? We do love weapons chests. You can't bring them out of the sea, but they still come in handy, you could say. Oh, but I'll collect info about the weapons you pick up and can create blueprints for you. Weapons made with a blueprint won't break down underwater, you could say. You could say. In any case, this master will be watching you. Goodbye, Serenity. Oh, Duff. You can craft weapons at Duff's weapon shop. Acquiring a weapon of a certain number of times will complete a blueprint, making the weapon craftable. Go hunting with powerful weapons. Weapons can be crafted multiple times. Awesome sauce. Alright. So we didn't get a whole lot fishing today, which we just it wasn't the plan, so that's fine. We're on schedule. We'll go back to our sushi bar. We'll go ahead and get this going here. Check our menu. Got some new stuff. We'll add clownfish. I don't know, we're getting clownfish. Usually I like to have a pretty varied menu. I just add like small amounts of it, so we'll start there. Go ahead and open up for business. Pretty sure should be getting pretty close to everything. End of this chapter. I'm not gonna do a whole lot of editing to this video, if any. Just gonna kind of let it roll as is, because I want people to and just, you know, see the game. I feel like gameplays are longer now than they used to be. I remember, oops, yeah, that's kind of close. Back in the day, I feel like, you know, playthroughs, they were so heavily edited, and which is fine. I like both platforms, but this one I just wanted to be kind of raw, so I'm not super concerned. Oops. Kind of like a stream, because this is kind of the vibe I wanted. I wanted to experience it live, so I mean, there's not a lot. We've kind of been start to finish. This game, you don't have to really grind anything necessarily. It's pretty cut and dry. If you ever run out of sushi, that little infinity sign is like the vegetable rolls, whatever. Which, I have run out of sushi before, back when I was first learning this game, but whenever that happens, you usually want to just add more stuff to the menu. You kind of want to pay attention. There's a lot of moving parts a little bit later on with the restaurant that kind of get overwhelming. But you get some help pretty early on. In the jungle one, gosh, takes forever to get help there. It's Kevin Bacon! No, I'm just kidding. Are you Dave by any chance? Dr. Bacon. Yeah, what is it, sir? Wow! I was always right about these things. Nice to meet you, I'm Dr. Bacon, an archaeologist who studies the Sea People civilization. The Sea People civilization? Huh, I'll explain it to you. Aren't you lucky to have an expert like me tell you all about them? Maybe I shouldn't have asked. The Sea People civilization lives in legends. They are said to have... Oh, it's an auto one. They worshipped fish and had gills, allowing them to live underwater. They lived in depths, allowing them to flourish without any concern for invasion or by other civilizations. By sudden changes to the sea bottom brought about their extinction. That's about all there is to the story. Kevin Bacon talks fast. Everyone thinks it's a myth, and nothing more, of course, but proof that they were real was found right in the vicinity of this place. Huh? This is an amazing find, one that could turn the whole academic world upside down. Ancient civilization under the sea, you'd only see such things in comic books or games. What makes you so sure they are real? My assistant closely analyzed an artifact found nearby and found that it is from no known civilization. Dated to be around 1,500 years old as well. There were no civilizations in these parts back then. That's interesting. What about business? What business do you have with me? Well, you see, my assistant's cryptocurrency investments didn't pan out, and she won't be around for a good while. I think you meet the assistant in the jungle, which when you meet her, you'll see how funny that is. That's why I'd like you help me. Oh, my assistant told me that the artifact was found 70 meters or so below the surface. Please go take a look. We're busy with the sushi bar. I don't think we can. Sorry to interrupt the conversation. I'm Cobra. I work with Dave. Of course, we should help you. We'll gladly do so. Yeah. What? I'm going to time to swim around searching for artifacts. Dude, Dave, they just put everything on him. They don't care. He doesn't get a day off. Think about it. If an underwater civilization is discovered, countless people will flock here. Bancho Sushi will be bursting at the seams. I suppose you have a point. Alright, I'll help. Isn't that lucky? Oh, of course I won't be asking you to work for free. I'll upgrade the diving suit you're wearing for free. Wow. With an enhanced diving suit, you'll be able to venture deeper. That is essential for exploration. These days, even such things can be handled by an app. Technological advancements are amazing, eh? Aren't they? Let's first install the iDiver app on your phone before we proceed. Mission update, tracking the sea people. Now then, let me tell you how to use iDiver. I'll install the app for you, so unlock your phone first. Look at that, guys. We got a new upgrade. Thank goodness. Once you have enough money, use iDiver to enhance your equipment. You can enhance your suit as well as your cargo box and oxygen tank. Never forget that anything can happen in deep waters. I'll be in touch. Okay, bye! Chapter 1, Traces of the Sea People. I thought they'd be coming up soon. Alright guys, well I'll leave it here now. Next one, I figured we'd do like a chapter a piece, kinda. I thought that would be kind of cool. I don't remember how many chapters are in this. I think it's like, I want to say it's 7, but I might be wrong about that. But I figured we'd do a chapter a piece, you know, kind of do a chill vibe like this. But very excited for this first video. Hopefully you guys like it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Tell me, do you think sushi is cooking, or do you think it's an art form? Comment down below. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye.